Hey everyone, I'm Trudy, and this is my husband Alfred. We bought this early 2000s 250 square foot camper that we decided to turn into a tiny home for our family of four. We bought our camper out of season, so we got a pretty good deal on it, and it's in pretty good shape for how old it is. The only requirements I had for a camper was that it needed to have bunk beds, which this one does, but I pretty much love everything about it. The first step was removing all the ugly and old stuff like this strip of wallpaper. Most of it came off relatively easy, except this one patch required some heat to help the glue release. At this point, it was still pretty cold outside, like 20 to minus 30, and not very fun to work on it. My husband was very helpful and actually ended up doing most of the complicated work. We removed all the doors to be able to sand and paint them inside since the weather wasn't really painting friendly. I sanded all the wood parts in the camper, which it takes a lot more time than you originally think. We're not going to paint the walls, like just the part that has the wallpapers. Um, I don't love it like the wallpaper, but it's not awful, and painting is a lot more work. So yeah, we decided we wanted to paint as little as possible, and even just painting all of this wood stuff makes a huge difference already. My husband and I usually don't work together. Either we both like it our own way or one of us is busy with our kids. So the first day here of working together was actually kind of nice and new for us. It was just a lot of repetitive work and, yeah, preparing, I guess, for the excitinger parts. Then I started removing all the hinges and handles from all the doors. Man, do campers have a lot of doors, but I guess it means that we probably have a decent amount of storage. It was very repetitive and actually took hours to get the doors ready to be painted. I'm so thankful though for electric tools. I definitely got um, my steps in that day as well. So much walking back and forth, and yeah, when I thought that I was done, I realized that there was a whole nother pile of doors that I had to take the handles off as well. Our electric sander ended up breaking, so what I really wanted was liquid sandpaper, but this degreaser spray was all that we could find. It did work really well. It got so much gunk off and a lot of the glossiness as well. I really enjoyed doing this, preparing our tiny home. So many memories will be made and lessons will be learned. It was really satisfying seeing it all come together. But anyway, back to the doors. It was really shocking to see how dirty they were. There's so much you don't see when you look at something for the first time. Then when you work on it, there's so many fun surprises. At least cleaning for me was really satisfying. Like that door with the mirror, it was so dusty, and yeah, just like wiping it, it was a really good feeling. I asked over on Instagram if I should paint these door handles black or if I should use black knobs that I already have. I think the majority voted for the knobs, but I had already made up my mind anyway that I was going to spray paint the handles black and use those on the doors and then just use the knobs on the drawers, which it actually looked really good like that. Then it was finally time to do a final clean and start painting, the part I'd waited for so long. This entertainment center here, or whatever it's called, it's where the TV used to be. We're not sure yet what we want to do with it. I think we'll probably add a couple shelves into it, and yeah, it might be my pantry, but we haven't fully decided yet what to do with it. We haven't fully finished renovating, if you can call it that. There's like a couple more things that we want to do, like add a backsplash and also upgrade the countertops, but things like that we will only do once we're already out there and yeah, we've kind of settled in and have more free time. I actually ended up not doing any of the painting, but the products that we use are important to us. I know most of the paint is full of chemicals and makes your living space have unhealthy air for about 5 years. I think it is after painting. So this is something we're mindful of when painting. Our house we painted with all VOC free paint, but for the camper, not all of our products ended up being that good. Since it was such a small space that we were painting, we actually only bought the blue paint. The gray and the primer was just used stuff that we found. And then my brother-in-law ended up helping my husband because we were on a serious time crunch. My sister and brother-in-law are moving with us, and they've been living with us for a while already, and it's just been so nice having their help with everything. And this is the after. I honestly love it so, so much. I can't wait to live in here. It's like such a cozy little blue bubble. And that's it for this video. Once we've settled in and living in our new place, I will do another more in detail video of how we are living in our camper.